Hello and welcome to another weekly news show here at SCSU TV. I'm Troy Singleton.
And I'm Alyssa McElveen. Today we will be covering the 2014 election, a new minor for students, sports, and more.
The 2014 state election took place on Tuesday, November 4th. The race for governor was close, but when the total votes were in, Dan Malloy ran away with 51%. Tom Foley finished with 48%. The U.S. House Representatives John Larson, Joe Courtney, Rosa DeLauro, Jim Himes, and Elizabeth all remain in office.
Southern has developed a social science and medicine minor that allows students to understand the relationships between Border Medical Field Society and human behavior. The minor was created to allow students to explore how human health is affected by both the culture and the medicine and the socioeconomic political approach to illness and health.
The SCSU Fitness Center hosted an intense workout on November 3rd in the Dante Student Ballroom. Trayvon Freeman was there for the action.
Intense, insane, insanity. The SCSU Fitness Center gave students a chance to take a break from classes and exercise. There was music played and plenty of movement going on. But what exactly is this workout?
Insanity is a high-intensity interval workout, so it's something that not many people experience on their own unless they're doing the Insanity DVD. So we thought it would be really cool to bring it to campus.
For most students in attendance, this was a first-time experience, and certainly more than what they thought.
You know, I didn't expect it to be all that tough. I kind of thought it would be like a little bit of cardio and maybe some push-ups and running around a little bit, but I'm not gonna lie, I was dying.
With the fast-paced movement and variety of cardio circuits, students admit Insanity is more than the average exercise.
Rather than going on the treadmill or doing regular push-ups and sit-ups, there's always modification, like going side to side or up and down or jumping to certain degrees and faster.
And some of the challenges?
I think the non-stop, like there was, you got a 30-second break after, but it was like continuous.
I'm gonna have to go with the leg stuff because we had to do a lot of like jumping, and you definitely have to have some power and not just like strength. You have to be able to have like endurance to be able to keep going because it was just like nonstop.
As the Insanity instructor, Abby DeLise gave it her all.
I absolutely got to work out myself. That was very challenging.
The Fitness Center encourages more students to get involved and plan to have more opportunities for activities on campus. Reporting from SCSU TV, I'm Trayvon Freeman.
SCSU's track program will attempt to treat running injuries for athletes. Southern's Human Performance Labs recently acquired treadmill equipment that can provide runners with the data they need to reduce the chances of repetitive stress injuries.
Students across campus were invited to perform poetry, dances, songs, and more at the Open Mic for Social Justice held on November 5th. The Mochi Cultural Center gave away prizes up to $300 to the best performers. Here's a look at how the night went.
And these corners may be giving me a hernia, but it's giving me the stamina to handle it.
Your future does not explain the present that is set before you. And I bleed when I fall down. I can't believe you let me down.
I'll be the best you ever had. The best you ever had. She used to kiss the sun to sleep, and now she kissed to the sky. Let me know, curse it, now he read.
Now here's Trayvon Freeman with the latest updates on Southern sports.
Thanks, Alyssa. Women's soccer lost 2-1 in a double overtime matchup against Franklin Pierce on November 4th. The Owls were eliminated from the NE10 tournament, but finished the season with a 10-6-1 record. Men's soccer advanced to an NE10 semifinals with a 5-0 win against Franklin Pierce. Southern will face Adelphi November 7th at 7 p.m. The football team took a tough 28-3 loss to LIU Post on November 1st. Julimar Ortiz was able to catch up with the seniors on their last home game.
SCSU football celebrated 12 seniors at Saturday's final home game. Jonathan Balcazar, Julian Hayes, Jack Malice, AJ Marsiglia, Dion Ojo, Mustaquin Player, John Weiss, Gary Williams, Brian Wilcox, Zachary Williams, and Captain Carleaf Taylor played for one last time on Jestow Field. Head coach Tom Godick said the ceremony was hard and emotional, but they were able to regroup to play.
Well, they've always came to play. They really have, especially without losing a lot of defensive players that are in the mix. And, we lost Jack last week due to injury and Gary on offense. So it'll be hard to replace, but there's some players out there that are working their way into the rotation, as you've seen this year.
And while the Owls lost the game 28-3, Taylor said the friendship he found in his fellow graduating senior A.J. Marsiglia has helped him get through the tough season.
Me and him, he came in, he brought me life. So, once when the older dudes like Ike and them left, he came around. And I really didn't think I was going to, really merge with, the younger dude. But he came in and been clicking since.
Marsiglia said the seniors have been through a lot in his 4 years.
We're tough, we're a tough group of dudes. We've been through everything. Coaching changes, adversity, winning, losing. So I love those guys, man. Those are my brothers right there forever.
Always gonna be a family no matter what. We always gonna be together, man. Even after college, I can look up and I can know I got friends, man. Y'all my real brothers. Y'all my real brothers, man. Hold it down, yo. Hey, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
The Owls will play their last away game next week, November 8th versus Merrimack. This is Julie Ortiz, SCSU TV.
Men's basketball traveled to Storrs as they faced UConn in an exhibition matchup on November 4th. The Huskies won 70-62, but the Owls certainly made a statement. Head coach Kevin Ali spoke highly of the Owls.
They played a hell of a game, so they're ranked number 2 in the nation, and there'll be a lot of Division I teams, so that's not a Division II team. That's what it says, but there'll be a lot of Division I teams, so that's a good, solid team. They got some veterans there, and they got a great coach that's leading them, so I expect big things from them this year.
The Owls will be back in action at the Bridgeport tournament starting November 15th. And the National Guard Athletes of the Week are Christian Berg and Courtney Silva from the swim team. Congratulations to both athletes. That's all we have for sports today. See you next week with more updates.
Thanks, Trey, and thank you for watching. I'm Troy Singleton.
And I'm Alyssa McElveen. For more updates, follow us on Twitter and Instagram and watch us on channel 919.
See you next week.